Commentary driving is used as a training aid to develop greater concentration, observations, thought process, vision scans and a high visual horizon. This will help you to develop superior hazard perception skills. Nothing in driving develops suddenly. The clues are there, if only the driver is paying attention and using his eyes correctly. If every driver would only learn the basics of commentary driving, the accident rate would greatly reduce. Commentary driving is putting into words what you can see, what you are thinking and what action you are going to take. You will talk yourself into best driving practice. Now let's go on the road and practice some commentary driving. Again, good road surface here, good visibility as I change up into fourth gear. Warning sign now is for junction minor road to the right. Again, mirror, selecting a more flexible gear which will be third, habitation on the near side. Again, bend opening up nicely for me, limit point is moving. Firming up my acceleration again. Ahead now I can see two warning signs. Now when two warning signs are like that together, the first hazard that comes to you is always the one in the bottom. Cannot read them at this moment yet. Easing off my speed now as the bend tightens up. It's for a humpback bridge and road narrows. So the humpback bridge should become first and then the road narrows. Again, a further warning sign for series of bends and a reduction of speed to 50 kilometers an hour. Again, it's a sweeping left-hand bend, a bridge over a railway track more than likely. Getting more flexible gear now and I'm coming down into second gear. Again, bringing my speed on gradually. It's a left and it's a further right-hand bend. Ahead now I can see a step-up speed limit for 80 kilometers an hour. Mirror check. Firming up my speed now as I breast the line between the sign. It's 80 kilometers an hour. Again, I can see vehicles ahead overtaking and we're going right ahead. We have the warning sign located for same. It's a staggered junction, minor road right and left. We're taking the first on the right. Mirror. Signal. There's a filter lane here. Bring my vehicle into the filter lane. No oncoming vehicles at this time. Mirror check shows vehicles to the rear. Bringing my speed now by deceleration and early and light braking. Bringing my speed off now. Selecting second gear as I bring my vehicle onto my new road. Firming up my acceleration now, and this is minor road. Coming in now to a roundabout where I'll be going right on this roundabout. Mirror. Bringing my speed off slightly, getting a more flexible gear which will be 2. Giving a signal. I have my vision. Giving the left indicator as I pass the junction before I get to take. Road opens up again now. Another warning sign for another roundabout ahead. Again, I have more cross-road traffic. Mirror, I'm going to go left here. Located the information sign for tollers. I'm going to go left for tollers. Vehicles coming on my right-hand side. Easing off now. Easing off, braking down. Getting more flexible gear, which will be 2. Firming up my acceleration onto my new road. Again, warning signs for two-way traffic. I found this is again, the road goes into the 12 o'clock position with heavy goods vehicle approaching. Coming back towards me, I've located information signs and warning signs. Road is controlled by continuous white line. Roundabout ahead, information sign for tollers, I'm going straight on. Easing off my speed now, bringing my speed well off. Traffic on this roundabout. Getting a more flexible gear which will be 2. I have my vision. Left indicator now as I pass the junction. Mirror, firming up my acceleration. 1 light opposing vehicle. Roadwork signs here now and warning sign for road narrows. Information sign tells me the next town is Bursalee, 19 kilometers. Road opens up now to a 12 o'clock position with light vehicles and heavy truck preceding me. Pedestrian on the near side. Mirror. Easing off now as I have no vision. Easing off completely. It's a hill crest. 1 light opposing vehicle, getting a more flexible gear which will be 2. Easing off, and I pass the pedestrian safely. Again, ahead I can see roadworks ahead and I can see a stop sign which is now turned to go, which now has got no way. Again, mirror check. It's go now, so mirror, giving an indicator and moving over across the continuous white line to get away from the works vehicles. Pedestrians here now, or roadmen which are not looking. Again, mirror, and I get back into my own side of the road. Looking at the far distance now, I can see the road goes into the 12 o'clock position. Left-hand bend, light vehicles coming out the same. Car after overtaking there. Paper on the near side of the road. Mirror, moving away from that piece of paper. A good sweeping left-hand bend, no need to change gear. Habitation on the near side. We're going to have another warning sign for road narrows, and vision is after braking off as she goes into a sharp left-hand bend. Mirror, getting a more flexible gear, which will be third. Speed now 70 kilometers an hour. Normal safety position in this bend. Again, I have one heavy goods vehicle approaching from a further right-hand bend. Road now seems to meander through this valley. Hills on the left and on the right. So I can expect to meet a series of both left and right bends. Again, a further right-hand bend, tucking my vehicle well into the near side, getting good visibility, good vision into this right-hand bend. Heavy goods vehicle approaching out of the sweeping right-hand bend again. Followed by more light vehicles. Speed now 70 kilometers an hour, tucking my vehicle well into the near side. Warning sign there for minor road, left and right. Left is controlled by yield sign, good visibility into it. No activity this moment. I can see as well into the junction on the off side of the road. Series of bends now coming up, getting a more flexible gear. Mirror, no following vehicles to the rear. Again now, as I'm meandering through this series of bends, bringing my speed down, getting a more flexible gear, which will be third. Road controlled by continuous white line. Road narrows here. Debris on the road which could have fallen off by some trucks, trying not to hit them. Again, a series of vehicles approaching me. Again, a warning sign for workmen. Vehicle parked on the near side. Mirror. Moving away from the parked vehicle. Another light vehicle approaching me as I see a further series of warning signs ahead for junction, minor road, left and right. Good visibility into the junctions on both sides. I can see that they're controlled by stop lines. Again, another warning sign for series of bends and a change again in road surface as vision has gone off slightly. Again, getting more flexible gear for this left-hand bend and a change in road surface. Slight undulations on the road here, poorer road surface with potholes. Again, bringing my speed back. Again, a left-hand bend, poor visibility here, poor vision. Sharp right-hand bend coming up with one light vehicle approaching from same. Again, tucking my vehicle well into the near side. Again, lifting my vision up again as I can see the road sweeps into a further right-hand bend. High hedges on the near side, low on the right. One light opposing vehicle. A truck coming now through the meandering bends. He's gone into a series of other bends before I meet him. Again, a change in road surface. Rougher, broken, uneven surface. Again, a further left-hand bend where limit point is shut down. Limit point now is moving. My vision is opening up well for me. Again, potholes on this road, very broken and uneven surface. So my speed is brought well down to under 50 kilometers an hour. One light vehicle approaching from this left-hand bend, followed by a series of more. Poor visibility as I'm going through this valley. Again, I can see the road sweeping off to the right-hand side. Speed now is still 50 kilometers an hour. Mirror, one light vehicle to the rear. Again, a further right-hand bend, tucking my vehicle well into the near side. Speed and gear correct for this bend. Another right-hand bend as well. Firming up my acceleration as I come out of this bend. one heavy goods vehicle approaching, changing into a higher gear now. As the road goes into the high horizon, it goes into the 12 o'clock position. Mirror going now into a left-hand bend with light vehicle parked on the near side. Speed 80 kilometers an hour. For the left-hand bend ahead in the far distance with habitation on the offside. Broken and uneven road surface here. Changing road surface again. Mirror. Bend opening up well for me now. Good visibility. I see now I'm coming into the built-up area of Bursley. So can I expect to meet the speed regulatory signs at the first lamppost out of the first house? Again, good visibility. Far distance I can see the mountains coming back towards me. Again, habitation, sweeping right-hand bend. Still broken and uneven surface. Again, now I have habitation on the near side. It's tightening up slightly. Mirror. Again, a further sweeping left-hand bend ahead. Good visibility, a good change in road surface now. Road is controlled by continuous white line. Still looking out for the speed regulatory sign. Habitation on the near side, no activity. Again, in the far distance ahead, I can see the speed regulatory sign. With information sign, vehicles parked on the near side. Easing off my speed now, that I'll have it down to the speed which is on the sign, which is 50 kilometers an hour. And I'll have it by deceleration of the time and distance available to me. As I'm in a built-up area now, I'll pick a more flexible gear, which is 3. Parked vehicles now on the near side and filling station on the off side. Left-hand bend ahead now. Mirror vehicles close to my rear. Slight change in road surface.